If you're dreaming of a beach getaway to soak up the sunlight this holiday, have you thought about HVAR Croatia? Tucked away in the Adriatic Sea, off the coast of Croatia, and nestled between the islands of Vis and Brac, this spot is a must-visit for every traveller. In fact, it's on every travel blogger's checklist. With an incredible 2,700 hours of sunshine each year, the locals affectionately call it the Sun Island. Imagine strolling through fields of lavender, soaking in the beauty around you. HVAR isn't just a pretty face, it's a celebrity hotspot too. Stars like Jay-Z and Prince Harry have basked in its glory. With its rich history that stretches back to ancient Greece, this destination is perfect for recharging your spirit and enjoying life to the fullest. Trust me, once people see what HVAR has to offer, more than 70% of them will be checking prices after watching this video. It's that captivating. And here's the cherry on top. HVAR is a popular port for amazing cruise lines like Viking Ocean Cruises, Holland America Line, Celebrity Cruises, Norwegian Cruise Line, and Oceania Cruises. Doesn't that sound like something out of a movie? Even if you're making last-minute plans, just grab your wallet and follow your heart. Let's dive into what makes this city so special. Originally, this place has been a busy harbour since ancient times. In fact, the port really started to take shape between the 13th and 16th centuries, influenced by the Venetians, who gave the buildings a unique style. It became a hub for maritime trade, but later got a modern makeover in the 20th and 21st centuries. But that's just the beginning of the story. Speaking of stories, this area is home to Europe's oldest public theatre, built in 1612, even before Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London. This beautiful Renaissance theatre came from the vision of HVAR's Venetian Duke, Pietro Semiticolo. He dreamed of a place where everyone, no matter their background, could come together to enjoy performances. Originally designed to repair ships in the 13th century, the upper floor transformed into a theatre. With its elegant Renaissance and Baroque architecture, the theatre features a horseshoe-shaped seating arrangement that makes the sound incredible. But there's more. The winemaking history here stretches back over 2,400 years to the ancient Greeks. The vineyards produce wonderful wines, like Plavac Mali, which is rich and fruity, and Bogdanusha, known for its light green apple and floral notes. It feels like stepping back in time. You can visit the Stari Grad Plain to see the original vineyards, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserved almost exactly as they were in ancient times. There's so much to explore, like a short boat ride from HVAR to the Pakleni Islands, where you can discover hidden beaches and quiet coves. And the water? It's magical, with visibility over 50 meters, perfect for diving, snorkeling, and exploring underwater life. This spot is great for hiking and snapping those perfect Instagram photos. After all, with many of the Game of Thrones filming locations in Split and Dubrovnik, it makes it even more interesting. Moving on, the next, we have the cruise terminals and transport services. When you arrive at HVAR Croatia, the experience is a little different from most cruise ports. Here, instead of docking at a regular terminal, the cruise ships anchor a bit out in the sea. From there, small tender boats bring passengers over to the charming town of HVAR. Once you step ashore, you'll find that exploring HVAR on foot is a breeze. The town itself is close by, and the ride usually takes just 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the sea conditions, since the waters aren't too deep. Unlike other ports, HVAR doesn't have a big terminal building. But don't worry, there are plenty of conveniences to make your visit easy and enjoyable. Right as you arrive, there's a local tourist information office. They'll hand you maps, offer tips on the best spots, and even help you with tour bookings if you're interested. You'll also come across shops, local craft stores, and public restrooms, so you have everything you need to relax and find your way around. For those looking to explore further, taxis, rental scooters, boat rentals, and water taxis are also available, ready to take you wherever you want to go. Now that I've shared so much about this beautiful place, let me give you a list of the top 5 spots you absolutely must visit to make every penny of your vacation count. Top 5 must visit, starting with the iconic St. Stephen's Cathedral, This beautiful cathedral sits proudly on the eastern side of St. Stephen's Square, right at the heart of town. It's more than just a building. It's a stunning piece of Dalmatian Renaissance architecture that tells the story of HVAR's cultural and religious roots. The cathedral stands on the site of an early Christian church from the 16th century, which later became a Benedictine monastery. Named after the town's patron saint and the first Christian martyr, St. Stephen's Cathedral has witnessed the town's struggles and resilience, especially during attacks by the Ottoman Turks, which left the town in ruins. After those dark times, local builders and a Venetian architect teamed up to restore the cathedral's beauty, piece by piece. The clean lines, symmetrical design, and a rose window with intricate stone carvings give it an almost heavenly aura. The four-story bell tower, with its arched windows, stands tall as a symbol of faith and endurance. Inside, you'll find Baroque-style frescoes and sculptures that have survived centuries. The main altar even has a painting of St. Stephen by the Venetian artist Palma il Giovanni, framed by an impressive display of silver and gold that reflects the regional style. It's a place where history and artistry come together, making it a must-see for anyone visiting HVAR. After that comes 2. Spanjola Fortress. The Spanjola Fortress, also called the Spanish Fortress, is situated about 100 meters above sea level. It's the perfect spot if you want to do a bit of bird watching or capture a panoramic view of the town's red rooftops all at once. This fortress, built by Spanish military engineers, is steeped in 16th century history. From its old cannons and dungeons to its military architecture, it tells the story of the island's past. Originally built to defend the town from Ottoman forces and pirates, its high walls offered a safe refuge to the townspeople. During an Ottoman attack in 1571, the locals found shelter here, escaping capture by the enemy. Though a gunpowder explosion partially destroyed it in 1579, the fort was later rebuilt, stronger than before. With its thick walls, lookout towers and bastions, the fortress was designed to resist cannon fire, standing in a sturdy polygonal shape to hold off enemy attacks. Walking through it, you can feel the weight of history in every brick, each one whispering a story to those who visit. If you do visit, let us know in the comments what you felt exploring this incredible place. 3rd, Pakleni Islands. The Pakleni Islands are famous for their clear turquoise waters. The name Pakleni might sound intense. It translates to Hell's Island in Croatian, but it actually comes from paklina, a type of pine resin that was once harvested here to waterproof ships. This beautiful cluster of about 16 small islands and islets stretches over 6 miles and is full of beach clubs, lush pine forests, and hidden coves. The whole place feels like stepping into a scene from Mamma Mia. Fitting, since parts of the movie were filmed in Croatia. And if you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, you'll get those vibes here too, like you're sailing right into that world. 4. Franciscan Monastery and Museum. Beyond all the other places I've shared in this video, if there's one spot that will truly capture your heart, it's the Franciscan Monastery and Museum, steeped in fascinating history. Built in the 15th century, this monastery was founded by monks who found refuge on HVAR after fleeing Turkish invasions. Interestingly, it was funded by wealthy local merchants and sailors who were grateful for surviving dangerous sea journeys. This place is still perfect for quiet reflection and worship. The monastery's architecture is a beautiful mix of Gothic and Renaissance styles, with a serene inner courtyard garden and a lovely colonnade. Inside the museum, you'll find remarkable artifacts and artworks, including a 26-foot-long painting of The Last Supper, attributed to the Venetian artist Matteo Ingoli, which brings the biblical scene to life with stunning detail. Alongside it, there are church vestments and liturgical objects that showcase the deep history and beauty of this place. If you're looking for a peaceful spot to relax, reflect, or just spend a little time in the Word of God, then the garden here is just perfect for that. 5. Velograblje Village. This place feels like stepping right into a scene from a Barbie movie, with lavender flowers everywhere you look. Just about 6 miles from VAR town, nestled in the hills, It's a hidden gem that captures the simple, unfiltered charm of Dalmatian life. Built in the early 20th century, this village once had over 200 residents, but many left to find work on the mainland. Still, the winding stone alleys, terraced fields, and timeless stone houses keep its traditional Mediterranean beauty alive. The stone houses, with their arched doorways, were designed to keep cool in summer and warm in winter, a peek into how homes were thoughtfully built here. There's even a small 19th century church dedicated to St. Cosmas and St. Damien, the village's patron saints. Every June, a festival celebrates the village's lavender-growing heritage, filling the streets with the scent of lavender oils, soaps, and other handmade products you can bring home. During this festival, you'll also find art exhibits, workshops, and live music performances. Be sure to pick up a few local items to remember the charm of this beautiful place. And now, we've reached the final segment of this video, which is 5. Local tours. Imagine this. Most of the best charming spots are just a quick 5 to 15 minute walk from the harbour. Whether it's St. Stephen's Square or the HVAR Fortress, you can reach them all on foot, no extra transport needed. As for local tours, there are so many near the harbour itself. You could start with a historical walking tour that takes you through places like St. Stephen's Cathedral, HVAR's Arsenal, and the Renaissance-era Franciscan Monastery. These tours aren't just about sightseeing. They're packed with stories about the town's Greek and Roman roots and fascinating tales only locals know. Then there are the wine and vineyard tours. These take you to the UNESCO-protected fields near Stari Grad, famous for their winemaking history. Here, you'll learn about ancient winemaking techniques and different grape varieties. Some tours even stop by family-owned wine cellars, where you can taste local specialties like Dalmatian olives and cheese. Feels like a dream, doesn't it? And if you're lucky, you might get to try traditional Croatian meals like local white wines, hearty meats, fresh seafood, and rich red wines. Beyond that, you can join trips to places like Malini Beach for sunbathing and swimming, or hop on a speedboat to explore the Green Cave on Ravnik Island and the Blue Cave on Basevo Island. Other than that, you can even visit breathtaking spots like Stinova Cove. Pictures don't come close to capturing how stunning these places are. Honestly, the whole town, with its narrow cobblestone streets, is a sight to remember. But if you're looking for a guide who truly knows the ins and outs of the local scene, someone who can show you hidden spots the internet never mentions and make sure every moment of your trip counts, don't miss the link in the video description to reach out to us. With over 20 satisfied travelers every year, we've mastered the art of crafting unforgettable trips for those who want to escape the daily grind and explore the world. Just drop us a message through the link and we'll work with you to plan an affordable, well-rounded adventure right here in HVAR Croatia Cruise Port. And that's a glimpse into the beauty of HVAR Croatia Cruise Port. It's a place where you can make unforgettable memories just by visiting, soaking it all in, and truly enjoying every moment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. And when you get a chance to visit, come back and share your experience with us in the comments. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.